this tournament started, Max Domi was best known to most Canadians as Ty's boy. Not anymore. He's carved his own identity with terrific skill, speed, shot blocking, and some rather creative celebrations. But if you really want to know who Max Domi is, you have to know what he goes through every day to play. Max Domi prepares for a game just like his teammates, with one exception.
Pretty much just get dressed like everyone else, but I have this thing on the side of me. It's clipped in on the side of my waist there, and it's an insulin pump. It's an artificial pancreas. It does everything a pancreas does. I'm a type 1 diabetic, so I have to wear this 24/7.
Domi's insulin pump regulates his blood sugar levels and helps to keep him alive.
A regular person ranges from like 5 to 6.5. I mean, me personally, if I'm going before practice, I'll try and keep it around 7, maybe 8. And if it gets a little higher than that, then I give myself insulin. And if it gets a little lower than that, then I give myself sugar.
These days, Domi lives a normal life. He likes to say he has it down to a science. But that wasn't the case when he was first diagnosed as a 12-year-old.
Yeah, I remember him saying that I had to get needles or something to get blood, and I hated needles. I was so terrified of them. I was like, oh, can I just come back like next week or something? He's like, no, man, like, you gotta go now.
His primary concern, however, was not health-related.
First question I asked was like, oh, like, is this gonna stop me from playing hockey? And he's like, no, are you kidding me? Like, do you know who Bobby Clark is? And I was like, no, I have no idea who Bobby Clark is.
Domi learned quickly that not only had Clark played 15 years in the NHL with type 1 diabetes, but that he flourished a Hall of Fame career. Max Domi had a new role model.
And I was playing for Don Mills at the time, so we had similar jerseys, and I was like, oh, I'll change my number for sure. Sorry, Matt, but 13 was a great number, but it doesn't look good on orange and black anyway, so I switched to 16. How's it going, man? Nice to meet you. Meet you, Max.
Now it's Domi's turn to be an inspiration.
And do you like the pump? Or?
Yeah, love it. Are you on it yet?
I'm not, no.
Come on.
No. Yeah,
a few times a season, Max Domi meets with young hockey players with diabetes.
This is one of the best parts about being a hockey player and being an athlete is having little kids look up to you. And I mean, especially when I can relate to a kid, I mean, that closely in a sense that they're living with the same kind of thing that I am. What like kind of symptoms did you have and stuff?
Just always really thirsty, and
that's like me too.
Losing I was getting a bit thinner too, so.
Yeah? Yeah. Like I think I lost like 10 pounds.
Domi knows the challenges young diabetics face.
I've been through it, and it's tough when you're a young kid, and I mean, you're going to class, and these kids see you pulling out this little kit and poking your finger, and you're like, oh, what's going on? You kind of get a little insecure about that, and it's almost like you're embarrassed kind of thing. I'll give you my number after. You can just call me, text me.
Sweet.
His aim is to inspire and to reassure. Having the disease does not mean having limitations.
I just wanted to really get the message out that it doesn't stop you from doing anything, and I'm trying to be proof of that here, and representing my country at the World Juniors is a big step to that, so just kind of leading by example here and trying to be a role model for all these kids.
Domi scores! Max Domi!